when you wake up in the morning, don't just feel entitled. Don't just feel like you own the world. Get down on your damn knees and say good morning to God for creating you, for giving you air to breathe, the same as a whole lot of people are. I always say when you walk by different cemeteries, you see things, you hear things, you feel the silence. Rich, poor, everybody in one place. Don't feel like you're bigger than anybody. No, you're just a regular human being. Now on the show today, it promises to be super duper exciting, and we have so much planned for you today, especially the fact that on the show like this we'll do a lot of stuff which includes movie reviews. Now as much as movie reviews go, there's one I watched yesterday, all right, on Netflix. It's called Res Ball. You guys should go see that movie. He had an old man crying. You know how it is. Tears are just falling out like this. Those are the kind of movies we always come through with, and we say go watch it, and we give ratings. Also, we do celebrity gist towards the end of the show, or at the tail end of the show. We bring this gist, tell you about different celebrities and what's going on in their life, and this makes you know them better. Also, we do trending gist and gossip, because all this small talk, what's happening right now. You have VDN, you have Bobrisky, you have Femi Falana, you have Fowles, everybody in the news for one thing or the other, and that's just how life is. Also, we do fashion and style. Now we go on to the red carpet, on the red carpet, and we tell you who wore what they wore and who styled them, and if it's okay for you guys to wear exactly what they're wearing. We also give ratings at the end of that, and the icing on the cake is when we do have special guest appearances in the studio. These are the people from all walks and genre of life. They do music. We've had artists, actors, actresses, producers, videographers, secular artists, gospel artists. We've had Grammy Award winners here. We've had celebrity chefs, 2 Guinness World Record holders. We've had celebrity dancers. We've had hype men. So many people. Name it, we have them. We brought them here. And that's why we are who we say we are. We are What's Up. This is fun, entertainment, and excitement. You know who I am. They call me Orali. That's AURALWE. I'm an MC. I'm an OAP. What else? I'm an artist manager. Just name it. I'm the vibes machine. Big size teddy bear when I'm on radio. I am the radio Cubana. You can also call me Sugar Daddy of Lagos, not Daddy of Lagos. Different. When you say Sugar Daddy of Lagos, I only hug women. If you're a man and you near me with hug or backwards, we collect it straight. Anyway, I never get to ride alone on the show. Some people drew on Saturday, Man City fans, and Chelsea fans. You know now, we are ghosting to the top. I've never been so proud to say this on the show. Or maybe felt very sad after the draw, and you know how it is. But on the show, and as always, I never walk alone. I'm not a Liverpool fan. I want you guys to help me welcome with one introduction the lady who runs the show with me, who makes the show so beautiful. She has a very vibrant voice, also a vibrant attitude. She is the African queen. I always call her Lady Bololo. She's very pretty, very beautiful, and she always spots a different kind of earring that's always resonating with the kind of ability she has to possess. She has too much power. Agbára pọ̀, steez day, composure day. Help me welcome to the studios, as always, Omevi Idola. How are you? Good morning.
Thank you, my Sherry Coco.
Ooh.
My puchu.
I will never be that. Never.
Whatever.
I'm wanting you.
I'm wanting you too. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning. Already, I'm very, very, very fine. The weekend was nice. I rested. You know when it says someone rested, I rested. Though I did some brain tasking job. You know what I'm talking about. But then it is what it is. Meanwhile, you look good. Obviously, you went to the salon too.
I had to.
And you did.
I'm a celebrity. I need to look good.
I know you.
Thank you.
You need not loud it. Thank you. Good morning, Lagos. I'm used to this guy. You know, they call me Omevi Idola. I have told you to pronounce my name.
And I will never pronounce it correctly. Never.
Correct.
Nothing what you want to do me.
Don't worry. We'll get to that. Yes, this is oh my God, 267th edition of this show. Really has told you so much about this program and all the amazing and beautiful things we do here. This is where entertainment has made its abode, and you know we are super excited, always excited to be here because we know that you are there waiting for this program 10 to 11 a.m. Mondays to Fridays. But you can watch this program. We just want to let you know that right now we're streaming live on all social media platforms. So tell someone to tell another person to tell even your enemies to go on Facebook right now and search for Galaxy Entertainment, and you're gonna see what's up. If you're fortunate to be in front of a TV set, don't deprive other people from enjoying what you're enjoying right now. Tell them to tune in on Facebook or on any of the social media platforms. That includes Instagram and X. Also, we are live on Star Time channel 110, so you can go there. Then maybe you are not on a cable TV, you're not a subscriber to a cable TV, you can as well go on and channel UHF. That's free to on terrestrial UHF. So you just maybe position your antenna a little tuning, and of course, little just turn it to the left, to the right, to the front,
to the back.
You'll find us there, so you can enjoy. Of course, you can download the Galaxy app on all your mobile devices from your Google Play Store or from your iOS, and you will be able to catch up with all our amazing programs. Not just WhatsApp, though WhatsApp is the best. I can say that confidently. So you can catch up with all of our amazing programs. You see, that is how we do it, and that is how we roll. Talking about the Premier League over the weekend, yes, even with a 4-2 win from Chelsea, they are still not at the top 3.
We are.
Because
there's
Liverpool,
Liverpool.
There,
okay,
Man
we're top 4.
City.
Top 4.
So you see what I'm saying?
They're just leaving me 1 point.
You don't
13,
know what we do. Come
do
on.
nothing.
It is who we are.
13, 14.
Orally, get the 1 point. Now if easy. Now
That-
make my you day where they
You will
dey
lose
so.
your next match.
Now make my you day where they dey so.
Let's not talk about my 12th.
I hope my younger brother is not watching me right now. I hope I have one big see, I didn't laugh. Oh, it was Orally that laughed.
My only sister
See,
is a Man U fan.
I did not. It's Orally. Oh, thank you. No, Orally. Let's run the show.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Want to say big congratulations to Manchester United on your 3-0 loss. We hope the Lord gives you the fortitude to bear it.
I didn't say that.
I said, as a Chelsea fan, I will throw Manchester United home and abroad. Anywhere you guys want to, we will throw you guys. Anyway, today promises to be super exciting on the show. We do have a special guest appearance in the studio.
Yeah.
Some of you know him a lot. He's wearing white like me. We are very innocent men. Don't look for trouble.
Sure.
Okay.
He's smooth. Hello. All right, we're going to quick break. When we come back, we'll be meeting our special guest. Don't go far. Beautiful Monday morning, making money. Yeah, I like that song. Anyway, want to welcome to the studios this morning the man, the myth, the legend, the man who has done it, who is still doing it, and we're so happy to have him here. We had to cross 17 seas and 4 rivers.
Yes.
We fought sharks.
And 5 mountains.
Yes, crocodiles. We jumped from 2
We
helicopters
would met lion, but because of who we are, the lion carried us.
on the back.
Yes.
We met
Bye-bye.
bandits on the road.
Yes,
And we
but they
collected their
don't-
AK-47. I put one here.
I
I
put
put
one
the second
here.
one here.
Yes.
And I carried it on my hand. And I say, my God of chosen, he will always fight my battles.
Are you a chosen?
I'm a chosen, though.
Who are you?
Who are you? Anyway, we have someone very special. Help us, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to the studio, Jaya.
Yes, so. Nice to be here. Thank you
see,
so much.
fine boy.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah.
It's an amazing time. Nice environment, too.
Of course, we give the best. We always give you guys. And
But one thing I won't take is Man U troll.
You do not tell me to be serious. You trauma you.
No. I won't sit down here.
Oh my God! I feel pain.
Have corporate Chelsea.
I feel pain. Oh my God!
Do you even know we are Chelsea?
Yes.
We are just a blue color.
Yeah, we are photo.
There's nothing to you more than blue.
Where are you?
With 3 zero
Where are you? We
players.
are the red devils.
Yeah.
You are devil. We drive you people
Yes, that's why we will always be here. You should know that, yes.
This is it. You are finishing it.
I don't care.
No.
I have finished 88. I am still your elder brother.
For now.
No, you know, the season is just starting. You understand?
And they've lost 3 matches.
No.
I don't care. Any
Last season,
weather, any season. Any weather, any season.
You said?
Last season they lost 14. All this value. See, for this thing Jaya has done on the show today.
No.
I will squeeze him.
No, there's time for everything. It's coming to you. Don't worry, it's also coming to you.
Last season wasn't there.
You will wait to you.
I don't even know why Chelsea is still. I will use Chelsea as
Gold
boys.
Palmer.
As well.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man sitting here is a Man U fan, but quickly, let's tell you about him. His name is David
course.
Johnson, professionally known as Jaya. He's a singer and songwriter, and he's a sensation from Nigeria. Put that at the back of your mind. His music blends Afrobeats, dancehall, R&B, and pop, giving it a global appeal. Inspired by artists such as Fela Kuti, Wizkid, Drake, and Chris Brown, Jaya's diverse style embodies the essence of Africa. His musical journey began as a church drummer, same as I am. It's just that he's a very good singer. Very, very, very wicked. Alright, evolving into a talented singer from a young age. In addition to his singing career, Jaya is a prolific songwriter, contributing his skills to renowned African artists like Ashake, Runtown, Tiwa Savage, Skibi, and DJ Spino, solidifying his role in the industry. Now, a man who's written songs and who has been alongside these people, you know, he's a very super duper big artist too in his own right. Jaya met Rob Joa, an African American music executive, through Instagram, leading to his singing with Disruptive label. Since then, Jaya has worked on the Baby's upcoming album Jonathan, and is currently working on records for Rihanna, Oxlade, the Lion King 2 soundtrack, and many of Nigeria's top acts. Disruptive label recently partnered with multi-platinum pop producer Dr. Luke and his prescription songs for Jaya's publishing deal. His versatility as a singer and songwriter positions him to make a significant impact on both the Nigerian and global music scene. So we have someone in the studio who's doing so much for himself. Being associated with all these artists shows how good you are. And this morning we are here to let the world experience your artistry firsthand. So welcome again to the studio.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's a honor for me, you know.
We are honored as well.
We are honored to have you here.
I mean, as a matter of fact, it will interest you to know that this is my first ever TV interview.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
With your profile?
Wow.
In my whole life. I'm not ashamed to say it.
No, it's something that
Galaxy Television, WhatsApp were big, but the thing is, you are also a very big artist.
Exactly.
And we get stuff like this too. You have very big artists coming here and they just tell you, you know us from the screen, you know us this, but this is our first. And we're like, we're very shook.
But I've been more on the working side than the exposing side.
Yeah, you look like someone who would love your privacy.
A lot.
But your profile didn't state when your journey started.
You didn't say when it started?
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at me...
You said from a very young age. So have you been partnering with known artists from that very young age?
Yeah, so one thing I've always been opportune to do in my life is know what I want from the very get-go. Like, you can put me in a room with 100 people and 100 things. I make my decisions firsthand. Yeah, I might just do one or two things, go here and there, just decide. I already know what I want, you know. So from childhood, I knew how to approach my dream. Basically, I have a lot of dreams. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm somebody with a big mind. I have a lot of dreams. If you let me, I want to be a musician, I want to be a footballer, I want to be an actor, I want to be the president at the same time.
Yeah.
You get it? So
understand
I have a very big dream and a very large heart to support it. So from a very young age, I've been about, giving more to people than it comes back to me. Yeah, I have the concept of giving first. I feel like the magnitude of what I received is in what I give. Yeah, so I just give first before. So I've done a lot of songwriting, which is one of my way of giving to people. Yeah, I feel like you don't make friends with empty pockets. Yeah, I was watching on the show before I got in here, and it was saying, what do women bring to the table? What do men bring to the table? Every day is a conversation about men or women. You know, so I just tend to realize that it doesn't necessarily need to be men or women. It can be man, it can be woman, it can be woman. You know, it can be nothing too.
Normally,
you get. So at the end of the day, is the level of value you can possess as a human being. You will not go to Zenith Bank and meet the regional manager who is a woman and ask her what she brings to the table. You can't do that. Obviously, she sells herself from her career. You would have to meet 4-5 people before you walk into her office. You get what I mean? So I think the level of value that you bring to the table also determines the level of value that you get from the table. Yeah, the table is a very big one. You know, like I like to be spiritual at the same time. When God said, He prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemy. So is God going to prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemy and put just one butter cake on top? Nah, He's going to make it a platter. That's just what it is, because it is about celebrating you. So it is how much you open up to Him that He says, okay, this is what you need, this is what you need. So I just let myself be a channel of opportunity for so many people, because I really have so many stuffs going on that people don't know about. Only a few people in this country as artists who are basically in quotes not known can boast of doing these things that I'm doing. How many people are writing for Beyonce? How many people are writing for Rihanna? How many people have written for Jonathan? Da Baby. You know, the prescription deal that I have, how many people has it in Nigeria? Just one. And he's a producer. You get what I mean? So I think it's just a thing of time and opportunity. When it comes to your turn, it becomes your time. Yeah, so that's just what it is.
Wow, that's beautiful. So working with those people, how does it make you feel? Well, now when I mean how does it make you feel, I'm not talking about just you now, I'm talking about your career. How did it boost your career? Because I know, yes, it has actually opened other doors for you to meet other people. But apart from just opening doors, how has it affected your career, your relationship with people as well?
So if you know me from the ground up, you will know that my career is me. I am my career. In fact, even when I make music, I make sure that major part of me is reflected in the music. So if I'm making a happy song, trust me, I think of my happiest moments and just put it in the music. It might not be literally, you know, but it might just be the feeling of it. So I feel like making sure yourself remain in every situation is very important. So meeting these people, working with these people for me is a big deal, obviously. But I really think it's a thing of give and take. So life is about relationships that you're able to keep, not even the ones that you're able to lose. Because the ones that you're able to lose would obviously not mean so much to you as the ones that you're able to keep.
True.
So now when you keep them, what do they do for you? So for me, I make sure that I am a person who, in first place, you want to meet me. You get what I mean? So even in my own career, growing up as a child, like already knowing what I wanted and having a projection in my mind that one day I'm going to meet these people, you know, and then when I meet them, I already have a lot in myself that I can give. You get what I mean? So it's not a thing of you come here or you stay here, or is we working together. And in a working environment, I think as professionals, there are ways to approach so many stuff. You get me? I'm a very professional person when it comes to even the music. I don't just vibe and say, because this artist wants me around and I just go and vibe, you know. Like, we have to be professional. Like, this is my life. This is what I do for a living. If you don't have people waiting for you at home, I have a bunch of community
I understand that.
with bags waiting for me to just say, let's go. You get what I mean? And so I think for me is like that. Is it has affected my life because now I'm on a pedestal where, if you have been following me from the ground up, you know it's a build up. It's not like we just saying take our bags and move into a finished house. You get what I mean? We built it from the ground up. We started from putting the bricks together, doing this and that, you know, just making sure if this is not nice, we do it again. You know, go over it. It only happens when you know what you want. Yeah, because now, if I know what I want, if I know this is the angle I want from this camera, if it's not giving me that, I do it again. You get what I mean? I'm not going to manage to say, okay, because this is the angle I want, to giving me this angle, so let's see this. No. You're not going to get the result. The result is always going to be different. So always approach things with the mind of an expected result. If you know the result you are expecting, the work is not going to be hard for you. Most people put in their energy into the work, leave the result and expect it to be anything, you know, and hoping that the work is what is going to be really, really efficient at the end of it. No, I have a goal. If I'm in school, for instance, like when I was in secondary school, university, I didn't used to be like the very bright guy. I was very, very smart. Like, I'm smart, you know, but I didn't have so much interest in all of that. So what I did was, I have a lot of friends who are really intelligent and smart, who surround me by thinking that I'm special, you know. I just have a potential. I can sing, I can make you laugh, I can make you fall in love with me in 2 seconds. That's one thing I can do. So all of my friends just be around me to feel like, oh, we need to protect this guy. He might not be intelligent, book intelligent, but he has this thing that, you know. And just before I walked in here, someone from my secondary school sent me a video of my song playing on TV, and she was like, I just watched it with my mom, and I was just telling her, you remember this guy from my school? And she was excited. So these are the people I do these things for, you know, just giving someone hope to say that it doesn't matter how long it takes, you know. What matters is what you want. Would you get it? Are you willing to get it? So
that's really well. There's something he said. I know I really has the next question. Something he said, and I think even our dear viewers should have that in mind. You have the dream of meeting people in future. When you meet those people, what do you want to present to those people? Exactly. That's something important.
All right, before we go into deep questioning, we would have to go on a very quick break. We still have Jaya in the studio telling you about his journey, his lifestyle, and everything, or most things you need to know about him. He feels, he knows, he says that he has so much to give.
Of course.
If you leave him, he could be president. He could make you fall in love with him. He could make you understand that he's one of the best footballers.
Are you sure? I'm not feeling love already.
This love, on a quick break. When we come back, they know exactly what to do. Let's take this quick one and then we'll be right back. You guys enjoyed watching that video as well, and that video is from Jaya, titled "Don't Tell." I like the caption of that one. You see, what happens in Rome stays in Rome, and I'm someone who, you tell me something, never comes out.
Excuse you.
Whatever we're doing, nobody has to know.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to allow Jaya tell you about the song and
Don't
the video
tell.
and everything. Yes. When did that song come out?
So I can't even lie that my personality is not in that song. My personality is what that song is preaching. I like low key.
Yes. So
even I might not be doing anything, to be honest, but the fact that I'm already living a life that is public, I feel like I should have some privacy to myself. So I just don't want you to tell anyone what we're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be at night, you know. It could be in the morning, it could be in the afternoon. It doesn't have to be anything sexual, or, you get what I mean? It could just be us in a private lounge, just chilling. You know,
Vibing
just
to one or
not
two.
telling, because ladies have a habit of always telling,
And it gets them in trouble.
and they be the one to say, don't kiss and tell. So I discovered that a lot of guys don't actually even kiss and tell. So if you find a guy who kiss and tell, that one don't.
You follow for.
Yeah, you don't cross the line small.
Yeah.
But you see, men would not kiss and tell. Men who really have, you know, like me. You get what I mean?
True.
So
I'm just holding. Listen, I'm just holding it together for the trophy
like
right now.
me, you
I'm,
get what I
holding,
mean?
I'm trying my
No,
best.
I'm a man. I cannot
Like,
just
I'm
lie.
trying my best. My best.
Are you not a man?
Excuse you.
Will you kiss and
I
tell?
will never.
You know, so
Yes.
Ah.
We're going to go
Okay.
on. Yeah, you need to finish what you
yeah.
said
So
before
I
acting
keep it in house for my stuff, like everything I do. So even like I said earlier, my music has, in quotes, done so much that most people don't even know who is the person
Yeah.
behind it. So that just tells you how much of a low-key person I am. Yeah, I like everything low. In fact, if I want to buy the biggest thing in the room, I don't want anyone to see it. Yeah, because there's no need, like there's no point. So it's a
Yeah.
sneaky link
Yeah.
type of vibe when you think about it. When you hear sneaky link, they just be like, sneaky links could be anything. It could be my plug where they give me something where I don't know, make people, you know, like I don't want people to know.
Yeah.
When you go into the law and crime section, you see FBI's and all this, but they have, what do they call them? That these people that give them infos that the board don't know about.
Yeah.
They just have their own links of information. Yeah, so those are like the type of stuff that I feel like most people just overlook and stuff, like, you know. So for me, when it comes to love, relationship, you know, every other aspect
it
of it,
yourself.
I like to keep it in-house. I like to keep it undercover.
That's
I feel
true.
like the more eyes on it, the more exposure.
We always say that on this show.
Yeah,
keep
so
it
keep
low.
it low. Keep it.
The public
No one has to
mustn't
know. If you want to be a bad
Yeah.
guy, be a bad guy on a low. Nobody has to know. Like the moment everybody know that you want to be a bad guy, you are the bad guy. So now everything
you.
that goes bad is you.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So it's just how it is. I like to just keep it minimal. Not to say you be humble, too humble to say no. Like your level of confidence has to appear in the product that you give.
True.
Not-
That's true.
Yeah, your product should speak about it. So Don't Tell is one of those songs that I just use to express the level of confidence I have inside of me.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and if you tell, you could tell from the video that we put out, you know, the whole narrative of a tall lady, you know, I don't know if you have the video, they could just put it up, a tall lady and me just, you know, vibing to the lady and all that. It created like a conversation on the internet and everybody just kept saying, oh, David and Goliath type
Yeah.
stuff, you know. But that's for me another level of confidence that you people don't even understand. Most average men don't go for
Yeah.
ladies taller than them, no matter how pretty they are. You just find this level of intimidation that they put forward. They'll say, I go for those people. There's nothing you can do. You get me? In fact, you want me to come for you, so I'm coming.
Yeah, that's
you know,
good.
yeah.
All right, good. How many songs do you have out now?
I have a couple of songs out.
Is there
you
an
know.
EP or an
Yeah,
album in the works?
I've had, yeah, there's an EP in the works, but I've had an EP that was out before of 6 songs, and after that I also put out a project, like a 2-pack project of 2 songs, and then this, you
Okay.
know. But I have collaborations here and there, you know. I have a song with Casey, he featured me on a song in his recent album.
Yeah.
You know, I have some some undercover collaborations coming out that I don't want to mention, obviously, because
Okay.
they are not out yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've had a couple of songs, and you know, like the baby one that we've been talking about is a song that has been out, that some girls featured me in Ghana, and that baby heard the song, and then he sampled it. You get what I mean? He sampled it. He heard it through Rob Joa that I work with right now, and his producer. So he heard it and sampled it, and then boom, they hit me up. They said, "Yo, we want to have this on Da Baby's album." And for me, that's exceptional.
Another
You know,
level of
sitting in my
success.
corner of my room somewhere, just making music happily, and then it's going somewhere. Even if, so the thing is, most people think you have to be Wizkid, you have to be Davido, you have to be this and that. I just have to be myself. Like, to be honest,
You're Jaya.
these people are doing themselves.
Yeah.
They will not answer my name, and I can never answer their name.
That's right.
I would only answer my name. So for me, that is everything I need. No matter where they think Afrobeat is on a pedestal and on the rise right now. Ashake is doing Madison Square Garden, you know, touring Europe and all of that. I'll do that too.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
That's
like,
it.
whether you like it or not, I'll do it, because I'm not gonna sleep watching all these people doing these things when I'm just I'm working to get there as well.
Exactly.
So
They walked their way there.
obviously it's a journey for me. I remember when me and Ashake were somewhere crying because we didn't get to be in a show or so. So it just happens. It happens, it's things that come together in life. When you walk through process of stuff, you will understand that time and season
Happens to them.
All right, quickly, I'm going to ask you a two-part question. The first
Yeah.
one is, what's your major source of motivation and inspiration for the kind of music you do? And then the name Jaya, how did you get it? How was it coined?
Okay, so let me just take you back quick. I used to be Ijaya. So I'm saying this on the TV now, so people who can hear can hear. I used to be Ijaya, Ijaya Music. If you go on my Instagram or my Twitter, every of my social media still has Ijaya Music. That's like what most people, because I grew up in the north, I grew up in the north of Nigeria, and doing music from that part of the world where people basically speak Hausa and I'm Yoruba, and I want to connect with the people. I speak Hausa as well. In fact, some of them don't even know that I'm Yoruba. So how can I blend these two things? If I'm singing in Yoruba and I use an artist name that is Hausa, there's a way it just contradicts. So I needed to own up to my identity first, and then make music out of the fact that, okay, maybe environment influenced or something. So I was just working with a friend of mine. His name is Great Man. He's a gospel artist. Shout out to Great Man. So he told me one time, he said, your music has this scary feel that comes with it. I'm like, how? He said, because most people can sing, but when you open your mouth to sing, like, you have a way of expressing it that just keeps people grounded, and they just stare, So jokingly in my mind, I'm like, Jaya, so and I was like, that's it. I'm telling you the truth. This thing I'm telling you, people don't even know it's as easy as that. Like, you just said, that's your name, bro. And I went back, I started thinking about it. Who else is Jaya? It might be everybody, and it might be nobody. You get what I mean? But it can still be me at the same time.
Yeah.
So I decided to make it me. So over time, 2 or 3 years ago, I signed a deal somewhere about just like a distribution deal somewhere, and we were trying to go international. And a friend of mine told me, Ijaya is cool, quite alright, but you see, there's a way you just can keep it short and simple.
Classy as well.
Because these white people, they will try to pronounce your name.
Yeah.
But what you cannot have them do is pronounce it correctly. But they will try. That's one thing they will always do. So why not keep it simple and have them pronounce it and pronounce it correctly, no matter how they say it. You can say Jaya, you can say Jaya, you can say Jaya. Anyhow you want it, it's Jaya. Do you understand? So it's Jaya. So, and you can't say Jaya without having a feel of what it used to be. Some people still say Ijaya subconsciously. So that's how I got Jaya. And since I started using Jaya 3 years ago, it's been massive. I mean, it's been crazy. It's been like they've been waiting for me to use that.
Yeah.
I mean, I go by Jaya Fire now. If you go on my Instagram, you see Jaya Fire, you see comments, Jaya Fire, you see everything. So it's just how Jaya came about, and that's what I've been using to identify myself the whole time. And I get, because now you know the story, because Ijaya is fear. You get what I mean? And coining Jaya out of Ijaya, I decided to do a research, because for me, I do research a lot.
Okay.
I decided to do a research. I saw that the meaning of Jaya in some parts of the world, it means victorious, and for me, my story is a victorious one, because not a lot of people have the kind of build-up that I have and still survive. I mean, if you sit down with me one day and I tell you where I'm coming from, things that have happened to me, and how I've been able to get here, it's nothing short of miraculous. You know what I mean? It's nothing short of victorious for me. It's like a victorious story. This is my first ever TV interview. You know, this is my first song going this viral.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? In quotes, and you know, everybody has like a relativity to it. So going this viral and doing stuffs like this for me is new, and I'm grateful for it. So I don't hold back all of that opportunity that comes. So it's a victorious life that I'm living,
Yeah.
knowing that I have to conquer, man. There's nothing I'm doing here than conquer.
All right. Yes, we love that. Quickly, as we round up the show, tell us when you're not working, when you're not Jaya in the studios, how do you chill?
What do you want?
So this is the thing about me and music. Music is my chill space. It's not just because I'm a musician. I started making music because it helps me relax. It helps me think before I speak. And most people don't do that. Most people just speak. You know, so when I'm in this making music space, like because of how the vocabulary that I use, and I mean obviously I write songs for people. I've written for Runtown, I've written for Ashake, I've written, as a matter of fact, I wrote Palazzo. You know, the song Palazzo, Jiggy, Bojack, the reason, like, you know, co-wrote, and I mean it's something that we did together. He has his own stuff going on, and then, you know, he called me to say, put in some word for me, and you know, we got together and did it. So for me, if I'm not doing anything musical, the only thing that would give me chills, because now I'm a creative, my life is surrounded around most creative as well, the only thing that gives me chills is also sitting down with same like-minded people to discuss things that can move me forward, because I can basically much create any fun that I want by myself. But one thing I cannot create by myself is bringing out the value in people for them. So I like to sit down with people and have conversations that would move us forward. Because trust me, I cannot lie, man. Dangote and them, they know they sit down, they talk nonsense. They don't have that time. Trust me, they want to chat shit with people. They want to, I'm sorry, maybe on TV, but they want to do stuff. But they can't. They don't have that time. I go on boats every time, you know, just to go hang out with my friends. And on this spot, they tell me this is Dangote's boat, this is Otedola's boat, and these things have just been lying there for years. These men don't have time. If they have time, they want to be on a boat cruise every day. Leave it to the young ones. If I have something like that, I'll shoot music video there every day.
Yeah.
It just tells you the difference and, you know, what our minds are attracted to.
That's true.
So yeah.
Okay, what's your fan base like?
So I call them giants.
No, yeah. How big is your fan base?
Oh, I really don't know.
Okay,
I
you
can't
really
say,
don't know. But okay, let's say out of 100%, how many of your fan base, why are you cleaning your eyes, are ladies?
Oh, that's the question.
Yeah.
I know I have a lot of female fans.
You have a lot
I
of
have a
female.
female
When you
fan.
go out performing,
No, the
when you,
ladies
hold
love
on. I'm not asking a question. Why you answering questions that you have not been asked? When you go on performing and you have your fans, you go for music videos, you see all these female fans, they even ask you for autograph here.
Yeah. I mean, I did see this thing. It just reminded me of. It did not need to be an autograph.
Okay.
It's been going on for a long time.
Okay.
Trust me. Like the ladies. So one thing I discovered is, no matter how much of a guy you think you are, the ladies like a guy who connects to his soft spot. Yeah, who connects to his soft spot. Not every guy has that. They are close to it. You want a girl, but you are not connected to your soft spot. That's where she's coming to. You get what I mean? So you have to think. You have to. How do I approach it? I'm a guy. First of all, I'm rigid as a guy. My build-up is to fight. Trust me. That's why we dey play Bet Naija. We dey do this one. We dey do this one. We dey fight. That's why we dey hustle. We are fighters. These people don't know how to fight. Their fighting is in their mouth and in their mind.
Simple.
You get what I mean? So if you think a woman talks too much, that is their strength. Just leave it. So I like to connect first with my soft part, knowing fully well that it's going to give you an outlook of a playboy, obviously. But that's just what it is. The girls love it. They love when you can take care of them. They love when you can appreciate them.
So you take care of all your female fans that throw themselves.
Oh no. So don't get it wrong. taking care of my female fans is making sure that I give them the type of music that they want. Don't tell me the music that, I mean, most ladies, most posts that I've had, you know, from release of this song has been ladies.
Yeah.
And you know, shout out to my team, Rob, Jua, Ted, and most of all those people that I have in America, the Dr. Luke, and all those people, you know, from my deals that I have, prescription deal and disruptive. One thing I figured out is, even in trying to, in quotes, do promotional content for the songs, there's no how we end up doing a content that we don't think of involving a lady.
Yeah.
That just tells you the kind of song that it is. Some content just need you to go on the street and share food to people. I can't be doing that kind of content for don't tell anybody you're mine tonight.
No, it makes no sense.
You get that? So you have to know where you sell to. You have to understand your market and know the kind of value you drop on the table for them. So that's why the ladies are just always around.
All right, we don't have time.
Like we can go on and on and on and on.
Of course, give us your social media handles.
So all of my socials, from Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, is Jaya Music. IJAYA MUSIC. IJAYA MUSIC. And also, if you go on Spotify, Apple Music, Audiomack, YouTube, you know, every other distribution platform, music distribution platform, you'll find me there also as IJAYA MUSIC, Jaya Music.
All right, nice one. I just followed you on Instagram, and this is what we do on the show. We always tell you guys, whatever it is you want to do, make sure that you put your heart and your soul into it. And Jaya has come through to tell us about his life. I've been greatly astonished because having someone like this, when you look at them with all the range of versatility, and then they still tend to exert a lot of humility around them.
Yeah.
It brings smiles to the faces of everyone around them. We want to say thank you for coming on the show.
I mean, thank you so much for having me. If you let me, I'll give a quick shout out to my team, because you know one thing I don't do is appreciate the work of God in my life and leave the people that God have used to do that for me. So, you know, just sometime last year I was in my corner trying to move forward, and then I met this guy called Rob Jua. You know, funny because both of his kids' name together is Jaya.
Wow.
Yeah, one is Ja and the other one is Yaya. You know, so, and as at that time I was a bit confused, you know, and he met me, he sent me a message on Instagram and he said, let's work. Trust me, I was confused at that moment of my life. You see all these things you've read, everything started after I met Rob. You know, me working for Beyonce and Da Baby, you know, writing for Ashake, most of all these people, you know. So he texted me and said, let's make music. Yeah, and then he brought me on board, and then I met Dr. Luke and all these people. So shout out to Rob, shout out to Folu, shout out to Ted, shout out to all the people that has been, shout out to Eddie, you know, shout out to you guys as well, because you know, this is a part of the story. And you might not know, but sometime in the future, you'll watch me in the big stages. I would even invite you to some of my shows.
Yes, that's something I think very personal. We're banking on it. All right, that's we've come to the end of this part of the interview. We are blessed to have Jaya in the studios.
Thank you
Galaxy
so much.
Television will do all they can to make sure that we push you no matter where you go. We'll ride with you all step
I got you,
of the way.
I got you.
Anyway, we'll go on this quick break. When we come back, it will be time for Celebrity Gist. We'll just rush it. It's time for Celebrity Gist, and I'll be taking just one of that. It says, because there's no time. We digged into all the time, or we dug rather into all the time we had. I'll always remember Wizkid for the rest of my life. Chris Brown. Yes, you know who Chris Breezy is, and if you're talking about good music, I'll tell you this. For me, I feel like he is presently the greatest artist on the continent, in the world rather, not just continents. We have about 7 of them, but I'll tell you, Chris Brown is who he says he is. Now, Nigerians are presently bigger than a whole lot of artists in the world, but Chris Brown always has a way to find anything he's doing to be around, either Wizkid or Davido. He loves Davido so much, and he's come out to say he will always remember Wizkid for the rest of his life because of certain fairs they've met, things they've done together, and how much he's impacted his life and music. Afrobeats. If you check some of Chris Brown's songs, especially, I keep up with him a lot, and when he does or he performs the song, which he featured Davido and Loj, you will know there's so much of Afrobeats in there. That much we can take. Big shout out to Chris Brown, Whiskey, Davido, everybody who's doing good music. Also Jaya.
Yeah.
All right, he's putting Nigerian music on the map with Beyonce, that baby, Rihanna, Ashake. These are the biggest of the biggest artists. And to have someone like this in the studio shows it's testament to the fact that he is big. They say when you're big, you're big. Anyway, it's time to say our goodbyes on the show.
Yeah, very big thank you to Jaya once again for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
We enjoyed your presence.
God bless you guys.
Tomorrow, 10 to 11 a.m. we'll be here again. So we'll be looking forward to having you on the show. That's to you, dear viewers. My name is Omevi Idolor across all social media platforms. Omevi is O-M-E-V, Idolor is I-D-O-L-O-R. Write it together and you're going to see my logo pop up. Till I come your way tomorrow. Like we say from the studio here that we love you, but you should love yourself more. Bye for now.
Thank you so much.
All right, drink water. Mind the business that concerns you. Do not ever turn up someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest. Every day above 6 feet is a good day. Follow me on Instagram at official_Orally. That's AURALWE for MC your events, for music promotions. I'm privy to a couple of radio stations, at least 16, to have your music played. Anything you want to do, I got you guys covered. Also, smile. It has a way of making your enemies angry. That's a very beautiful thing. All right, we'll come your way tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for another scintillating episode of this show. It would officially be 268th edition, and so far so good. We're doing so much and enjoying it. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Much love and God bless. Bye.
God bless you.